All right, everybody, welcome back to the Xavier Klein Jr. Series here on Madden 24. The Salt Lake City Elks season debut here in 2035 did not end the way we hoped. We lost in dramatic fashion, 44-20. It was disgusting. We got smoked, and the hope is that we can keep fighting forward. We're going to keep checking out some teams here, and the goal is, we'll watch a couple games, see where we stand, and kind of go from there. A lot of these teams here we don't really know much about because a lot of the big stars are no longer in the NFL. So, my hope here is we will probably jump in and out of certain games depending on how I feel about it, and then go from there. So we're going to try to see if maybe we can get to maybe about week 5 today and just kind of talk through it and just enjoy the time that we have here. But I hope y'all are doing well. The Elk are no joke, man. They're going through some stuff right now, and I think we just got to be positive with it and hope these guys kind of figure it out. But it is definitely not easy seeing some of what I'm seeing right now. Here in Chicago, Soldier Field, the team is ready to roll here. They got Cam Mayberry, number 29, 18 carries, less than 100 yards, but 3 tutties. Dude might be a boulder. I went ahead and moved certain players around to give them an opportunity to play. We're going to keep assessing this because no player is pretty much locked in outside of maybe my punter who's got hidden dev. Everybody else is up for grabs. So I'm going to pay attention to how we play this out, and hopefully these guys can kind of roll through, man. But young coach having a little issue here. We just got to, stay positive and kind of roll through it. The team goal is to win at least 4 games. That's the hope this year. I think we can do it. I really believe we got some nice players. I think Burke at middle linebacker has been pretty clean. We got Teron Choice playing free safety, our rookie. He might be a future star. We just got to figure out the other pieces here. But we'll kind of jump in and out here. So we are in the 4th quarter, and the Bears are inside the 10 here. 3rd and 6. Quarterback struggling, rolling around. He throws the ball away, and he's going to settle for an incomplete pass. Number 91. He's one of the guys I really like on my interior pressure. I got some really good guys on the D line. They're big dudes. I think they equal probably close to 1,300 pounds total on that line. So I like how they're looking. We have to figure out how we're going to get the other pieces there, though. Trayvon Walker, a veteran now in the game, a very old veteran in the game, is playing as one of our starting linebackers, so we got to figure that out. 13-7 here. Nice move by the returner, but he doesn't get too far. Stays inside the 19 in the 20. Got a tie game between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints there, 14-14. But here comes Bowles, man. Hopefully you can figure this out. Salt Lake City's only got like 140 yards total. Not good. Empty bench. He throws it over to a tight end. Nice move right there by 88. So I decided to move Anderson up to be the starting tight end. And I'm seeing some decent stuff there. Wow, they've only ran the ball 8 times. Wide bunch right, motioning over 5, fake jet sweep, halfback dive, and Caulfield gets it. Only 14 yards. Yeah, the running back is definitely an issue. Now, I don't see myself trying to trade 4 guys unless they're like maybe a little younger. I'm cool bringing in some younger players here to kind of whirl through it, but I don't want to bring any crazy players along the way because we're just not there yet. A lot of work to do. Monarchs beat the Seahawks there 17-14. The Snowhawks are done. The Jets beat them. Misdirection or counter play action. Nice throw. There's a flag on the play. That might be unnecessary roughness. Yeah, they hit Brian Thomas Jr. like well past. That's Jimmy Oakley corner with a bad mistake. So now the Elk are at the 34-yard line, knocking on the door with 10 minutes left here in this one. Empty bench, quads, right. Good hold by the offensive line, and it's a toss right into the end zone. What a throw by Bowles. Bulls to Carl McDougal, baby. I decided to move Carl McDougal to wide receiver 3 over Spillman. I think Talley can play still pretty well at wide receiver 2, but Brian Thomas there makes some good moves. And McDougal seemed, in the preseason, he seemed really good. So I'd like to see if I can keep that man rolling. Number 82 is a very good player for us, in my opinion. So the Salt Lake City Elk are an extra point away from taking the lead here with 9:50 left here in the game. That was a good drive, 4 for 65. Bowles looked amazing. Cowboys beat the Eagles there, 27-21. 9:50 left here. They're gonna boot it into the end zone. They'll start the drive at the 25. Let's see if the defense can keep it rolling here. Bears had to settle for a field goal last time. I'm hoping they can do it now. Let's see if the defense can do it. They only got 3 on the line here. Wide receiver stack left. Dixon looking around, throws it on the drag route here, hits number 80, the tight end. He finds some room enough for the first down. That's going to be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line there. Wide bunch right here for the Bears. Oh, their tight end's 8 for 90. 4 on the line. There you go. Collapsing it, and they hit the hitch route. Good tackle right there, though, by Hufunga. Now, I got Hufunga playing strong safety right now, mainly because the guy seems to find his way to the ball. He has yet to have a very poor tackling season, so great job. Number 46, that's Burke. That's who I like, man. He's a very good middle linebacker. I can see myself keeping him around for a little bit. Weak side formation. They're motioning over to a strong side now. Play action here for Dixon. Has time. Throws it to the flats. Hits the fullback, but he can't get to the line of scrimmage. What a stop by Friedman. I decided to move Friedman to a starting slot. I think he can fit there. I brought him on, paid him a little bit more money to play as the guy at on the outside, but I think he plays better there. Throws it over the slant, and it's dropped incomplete. What a play! What a play by the defense! And the Elk get out of that one. It was a slant pass. Gets denied, and the Elk have great territory now here in Soldier Field. Bowles has time. Clean pocket, hits the hitch. Nice catch. 88. Oh, who would have known? I have a ton of tight ends. I'm actually thinking about maybe next game we shift Sam Laporta up, a good veteran there. Outside zone for Caulfield. Good block by Anderson. Coughing because it was so crazy. Blues beat the Giants 28-0. Shotgun, trips right. You have 4 on the line. Hits the hitch. Nice catch. Oh, he dropped it. See, my issue with Talley, right? Like, I brought in Talley and Smillman because they're very big targets. And I felt that'd be good for the outside and just good for a young quarterback in general. But Talley drops a lot of balls. Trips right. They're going for the screen. Just couldn't let it develop in time. And it's 3rd and 10 to the 37-yard line here. Empty bench. Defense might be looking at sending more than 4 here. I'm paying attention to the right side of that line. In time, and that's a sack. They sent 6. Something looked wrong there, and I was like, man, I think they're going to send more, and they did. So the Elk moved maybe 10 yards or so to after that turnover and couldn't do much with it. Look at the punt. The punter puts it in the corner. Coffin corner kick right there. The rookie getting it done. So the Bears starting the ball at the 6-inch mark here. Single back set. They're going to hand it off. And the running back gets back to the line of scrimmage. Mayberry 13 for 48 and a tutty. You know, he gets the hard yards here. Defense needs to stay close here. Goal line offense for the Bears. They're going to hand it off again, trying to find some room, and they make some room. Langham, his 10th carry, 29 yards. So I'd say the rushing defense has worked out pretty well so far today. Wide bunch left. 3rd and 5, 4:30 left here in this one. Dixon, he's got, pockets collapsing, safety! Oh my goodness, Thomas! Our middle linebacker, too, getting to the QB there. Quincy Thomas Look at this. He clotheslined him, dude. That looked like WWE. Gets it done. Great job right there. So the Elk are up by 3. And they get the ball here. Hunts it to the 20. And they're going to be down at the 28 there. That's McDougal. So 16-13. I just need a little bit more here. My O-line, man. We got to keep figuring that out. I see Bayless. That's my veteran tackle there on the right. Doing some work. Hits the flats, the Caulfield, who's going to get maybe 2 yards there. 17 for 25. 176 and 2 touchdowns. Has not been great. Tight end off the right side of that line there. Thomas on the right. Hands it off here to Caulfield. He's got room. He's following his blocks. He takes it to the 50, the 40, the 30, 23, 22-yard line. What a run by Caulfield. Big run by the young running back here. We needed that one. But that was great blocking. Bayless smashing up front, well up to the third level of that defense. And the Elk are looking pretty good here. The clock is running. They might have a chance to get their first win in the regular season in this new franchise. Wide bunch left here. They're going to hand it off to 23. He's got some room. He fights forward. That's Wilson's first carry there. Down at the 14, 2nd and 1. Single back deuce close. Bears have 5 on the line, 8 in the box. 2:25 left here. Bowles making changes at the line. Steps back, throws it over to the right. It's caught. But Anderson pulled back. Oh, that's Young. He pulled back and he could not get past the freaking first down mark. Now, this might not be a bad idea here because you figure, hey, we get the first down here, the 2-minute warning happens, and they were forced to call a timeout. So this might be beneficial for us. Hands it off. They get the first down. Caulfield puts his shoulder pad square, and we force a timeout. 1st and goal at the 9. 2 timeouts for the Bears now. Misdirection handoff here. Caulfield's just conservative carrying. 2nd timeout called. 1:53 left here. Let's see what the Bears can do. I formation, hands it off, and he's going to be down at the 6. 3rd and goal. No more timeouts left. Shotgun deuce close. They're going to pass the ball. Has the time. Nice catch. Anderson, baby. His first start as an Elk. And he gets a tutty right there when we need it. That's what it takes right there. Elk are up by double digits now. After this extra point, it was just a sticks call. They got smoked. They were worried about number 86. Bowles is pumped about it. And just like that, the Elk are on their way to their first win in their franchise. I'll take it, man. Sometimes you need this stuff. Let's go. Let's keep it rolling here. Takes it out of the end zone to the 15, 20-yard line. Not bad right there. 23-13. 1:43 left here. Dixon's going to have to get down the field real quick. Trips left. They rush 4. Yeah, pocket collapse quick. That pressure, man, that's Brackett, who I moved up in the depth chart. Him and 91 have been disgusting in the interior. I think Walker has been doing well on the edge as well. Also throws it, nice post pattern shot, and 89 gets all the way to the 44. 302 yards for Dixon today, even though they've only scored 13 points. The defense for the Elks been nice. Dixon throws it over to the left. It's caught, and he's able to get out of bounds. Wow. I did not expect that. 6 for 76. Is that Jamar Chase there on the Bears? Trips right. 1:11 left here in this one. They rush 5, and there it is. Burke gets into the backfield. 3rd and 12. 50 seconds left here. Shotgun spread set. They send it again. Dixon's in trouble. He throws the ball away. Oh no, Walker hurt on the play. Trayvon Walker, 34 years old now, in the NFL. Might be his last year. I like Walker, man. It's good to have him here. I want him to mentor my guys, but we got to figure out if we can find some more hidden div cats. Dixon looking around, throws a deep shot. It's wobbly, and it's smacked to the ground, and the game is over. The Elk win. The Elk will win. Oh, wow. Bears had the ball a lot on offense. It looks like the Elk defense stood tall. They got it done. We got to check the stat line for sure, see what the box score tells me. If there's any other additional adjustments we have to make, but so far, not looking too bad there. Hopefully the injury for Walker isn't too crazy, but I love what I see. Let's see if these Elk can keep it rolling here. So Bowles ended the game. Frank Bowles ended the game with 19 for 27, 70%, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Love it. Cassius Caulfield, CC me, 13 for 78. Pretty good there. Broke 1 tackle, had 1 20-yard run, which was 48 yards. You're looking from the receiving standpoint. Braden Anderson, lead man, tight end, 8 for 55 and a tutty. Brian Thomas Jr., 4 for 44 and a tutty. Carl McDougal had that deep 34-yard freaking shot into the end zone there. Blocking, no one gave up sacks. You got the guards getting to work there. That's our rookie Travis Davis doing work. 3rd year Bryce Graham getting it done. Defensively, J.R. Burke, number 46, killing it with the double-digit tackles today. We had 2 tackles for loss for Chris Baskett, who is an outside linebacker, and J.R. Burke. And then we had 3 sacks today. J.R. Burke, Chris Knoll, who I decided to move him to get him to start, and middle linebacker, number 42, Quincy Thomas. No picks today, crazy enough, and no forced fumbles. It just looks like the defense just stopped them when they needed to. Kind of confusing why the Bears, they had time and opportunity to probably kick more field goals, but looks like the Elks stepped up right when they needed to, and it's really nice to see that. So our first win's taken care of. Love to see that. Let's see if these guys can keep it rolling here. So we will now head to the week 3 game. So we're about midway through the 3rd quarter. This division game right now is pretty much in the hands of the Falcons here. We're just paying attention here. 2nd and 9. Number 6 throws a nice dot right there. Back shoulder throw to number 8. Is that Kyle Pitts still around? Holy crap. Kyle Pitts is still killing it in Atlanta. We got our trips left here. 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Number 6 looking, throws a shot to the end zone, defended by the safety, number 27. Nice play right there. We'll take what we can get. 2nd and 10. Shotgun spread. Looks like Pitts slotted on the left. Number 6 sees something, makes a change. He's in trouble. Pressure coming in. He gets hit on that crossbody throw. Are you kidding me? Belton with one of the most ridiculous throws I've ever seen. Oh, he dropped it. Thank goodness. Oh my God, that was amazing though. I don't know how he got it off. Shotgun bunch left. Pressure coming in, and there it is. That's Walker. He's back. 4th and 24 right there. I like it, man. I think my D-line gets to the freaking QB when I slow sim. Nice to see that there. Falcons are going to boot that through the uprights, and they are now up 3 possessions here on Sunday Night Football. Kind of crazy that these teams are getting this primetime game. We love it. More wins you get, the more primetime you get. Boots it to the back of the end zone. McDougal changed his mind. They're going to go ahead and start the drive at the 25. See what Bowles does here. This is one of our alternate uniforms, man. I kind of like it. Kind of clean. Wide receiver stack left. Bowles throws a quick slant right there to Talley, who drops it again. Now that I'm recognizing the common trend there with Mr. Talley, we're probably going to move him out, try some other guys at the top. Shotgun split. Throws it over to Talley in the backfield, and he goes nowhere. 2-yard gain. Colts beat the Broncos 24-10. Shotgun 3 receiver set, tight end off the right side of that line. Bowles throws a nice floater there. What a catch! What a catch right there by Talley. He gets the push released perfectly. And that's what we need right there. Great blocking by the O-line. 28 just got smoked. And he possession caught that just to say, let me please hang on to that. Tally only has 3 receptions today for 35 yards. Single back, 2 tight ends on the right side of that line here. 3:04 left here in this third quarter. Bulls trying to figure out where to go. He's in trouble. Big sack by Johnston off the edge. Quads right here. 2:25 left here in the third quarter. Oh, is that a... I think that's Graham. Come on, man. Blues win again. Dude, the Cardinals franchise, who are now the Blues, kicking butt. Titans beat the Steelers 21-7 there. Wide receiver stack right. They send 6. Bulls reads it. Nice throw to freaking Thomas, who stretches out for the first down. Brian Thomas Jr., now 12 years deep in the NFL. He seems to still make it work here, helping out this young QB. Shotgun split left, shotgun split, wide receiver stack close right. Bulls throws another shot, and it's picked off. Bounced up in the air, in the hands of Rucker. Oh my goodness, man. Are you kidding me? Martin Rucker just gets the ball in his hands. Number 50 swats it, and Rucker's like, whoa. It's in my hands. I don't know who that was intended for, but it ain't good. Falcons now with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. They're going to hand it off, and plenty of room right there. Bufunga just missed him by a mile. 34 with the tackle. 17 carries already for Baker today. Pistol, strong set here. 3 receivers. Looks like they're going to flip the play. 2 receivers on the right. They rush 4, and there's a pressure. He throws it, on a delayed route to the running back. Belton getting bailed out there, and they get the first down. Pistol deuce close here. 30 seconds left here in the third. They're going to hand it off, and what a hit by 91. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to have to pay Baskerville some money. As Baskerville in the interior with Brackett, and that will head to the fourth quarter. I'll watch this possession. If it doesn't turn out good, we'll probably sim past it, keep it moving here. This first year of the Salt Lake City Elk are made up of players that I had to pick up in the free agency. So, our rookie class is, I'm going to try to give them some more opportunity, but they're still young in the group. I got to make sure that I bring in continue to bring in guys that I think can work out. I might see myself signing a lot of these guys because we're a good scheme fit. 100% on the defense, about 85 on the offense. We got to keep it rolling here. Misdirection handoff over to 34, who's just possession carrying here. They know they have the lead. They know they could potentially convert in third down with a very good QB in Melton, so they got room here. They can make it work. 10:40 left here in this one. Throws a slant pass over to 21. He gets about 4 there. Bengals beating the Snowhawks is kind of crazy. The Canton Aviators beat the Rams there. They just moved from Cleveland over to Canton, so nothing too crazy there. And look at that. Like I just said, right? The defense was not expecting a run play, and the Falcons are just going to run the ball down the field and just make sure they get there. Little read option there for 34. Baker, 21st carry. He's got 86 yards. They're getting it done. Texans beating currently 2-0 right now this year. Seahawks beating the Cowboys 28-10. Kind of watching that out. Outside zone there for this running back who can't get loose. That's Samuel getting stopped right there by Friedman. See that? Slot cornered, looking pretty solid. 2 tight ends on the right side of the line. Single back set, 3rd and 1. Play action here. He's in trouble. Big sack. Lands into the hands of Basket. Number 58 off the edge. He's like 6'4", man. He's one of my bigger guys on the team. I love having him there. I could see him replacing Trayvon Walker potentially down the road, and then trying to figure out if we can find another edge, but not looking too bad there. Falcons have to settle for a field goal once again. So I'm seeing some things that are working out, man. We got to remember that. 7:46 left here in this one. Elk are going to return from the 1. McDougal takes it to the 15, the 23, 22-yard line. Eagles 0-3 so far. They got Garfield there. Not looking good. You got the Packers. They're figuring it out with their cat, right? Allen is over there. Has time. Hits the outright. Nice catch. Bowles 10 for 17 with an interception today. Bunch right. 2nd and 5. 7:10 left here in this one. They're going to have to speed up eventually. He's got time. Hits the drag route here to Thomas, who's going to get the first down. Yeah, Bowles struggles for sure, man. I can see that. Now, whether he becomes the eventual, franchise QB for us, I don't know. I definitely could see myself looking at drafting a QB down the road, if not sooner. Just got to see. And Tally drops the ball a freaking again. After this game is done, we will make that adjustment. Tally will probably go down to wide receiver 4. I'll see if maybe I can move some other cats up to play alongside Thomas. Nice catch right there. That was a hard catch. That's McDougal. 3 for 31. Shotgun tied set, 3rd and 5. 5:50 left here. Caulfield in the backfield. They only rush 4 there. Has the wheel route. It was smoked out by Rucker there. 4th and 5. And the Elk have no choice here. They got to go for it. If we convert it, great. If not, we will probably sim past this thing. Nice catch. That's number 80. Huh. Oh, that's Nickerson. I could see myself moving Nickerson up to wide receiver 2 or McDougal. So we'll probably see a change right there in the depth chart for the next game. Nice little hitch right there. Bo Limmer, he's a veteran that I wanted to just have start over the youngster at center. And now it looks like the youngster has no choice. He has to play. 2 tight ends on the right side of the line. Wide receiver stack right close. 2nd and 7. This hits a quick little sticks play right there. It's 2. This dink and dunk does not work for us. And I wonder if it just means the wide receivers aren't ready, or maybe the QB's not ready. I need to see more aggression going down the field here. 3rd and 5. Pressure coming in. Can't get the screen off. 4th and 5. Here we go. Back to it again. This is 4-down territory. They do not convert. We will sim and get our butts to the next game, which will be against the Giants. Has time, and it's picked off. What a play right there. 2nd pick for the Falcons. And there you have it, folks. The game is over. Wow, Arthur Smith is still there. What the heck? They didn't fire that guy? 20-0. Elk gets skunked. Bobby Belton kicking butt there for them. Bulls had a tough time today. They couldn't get anything going. Looks like everyone got a piece of the pie today, but here's the drops right there. Tally had 2. Caulfield had 1. Can't do that. You had Bo Limmer giving up sacks, or Bayless giving up 2 sacks, and Spencer Blackwell. Double-digit tackles for Mike Logan today, one of our outside corners. Trayvon Walker, 3 tackles for loss and a sack. We had 3 sacks, though. Basket, Walker, and Knoll. So Knoll is finding room there. That's the kind of stuff that I hope we can continue to do. Hopefully these guys can find a way, man, but it is rough out there for these Elk. And we'll probably start trying to slow down the series a little bit more as we get further into building the team that I would like. But right now we are struggling. So we will go ahead and just check out this storyline. We did have something here, and Burke didn't get it. Anytime I see those storylines, I'm like, the chances of us doing it in a sim is very, very tough. Let's check out the mock here. What do they got it looking like? We're 1-2 now. They got us at the top of the list. Looks like they got us grabbing a left tackle, which I could see happening there. Snowhawks looking at the left outside linebacker role. Kind of interesting right now. No crazy developments yet. Want to see who's looking at a QB, right? Like, it looks like a lot of people picked a QB in the last draft. This one here, it doesn't look like a QB is anywhere near at the top. Looks like Justin Nash here. He's a top 5 pick. So if Nash fell to us, I wouldn't be upset with that. It looks like a pocket passer, but you know, before you start bringing in guys, you have to remember, like, is our team fit and ready to roll there? Everyone says build a QB, you know, build around a QB, but I think you got to get some other pieces, or at least one side of the field kind of figured out before you start bringing in a QB. It just can get very ugly. So we're going to go ahead and advance it here, get our butts to week number 4 and see where we stand in that space there. So this is Monday Night Football here in MetLife Stadium. This is my favorite team. It looks like they got a new QB here in Jacob Rush, number 1. The Giants struggling so far this year. They are 0-3. I really like my defense, man. I really do, and I'm gonna try to see how I'm gonna spend my money. We got plenty of cap space, so you know, keeping guys in for and having more inflated contracts in the initial part isn't bad. But I really feel like this team's got some bones. We got some decent bones in the foundation. You just got to keep some of these guys together, and hopefully they work out. Right tackle, definitely in need right now. We're going to pay attention to left tackle. Over time is going to be a need. I think the guards are in a decent spot. The center, you know, probably needs a little work. The wide receiver core definitely needs to find some work, because I think McDougal and Nickerson could be the future. Tripp's tight end right here. Defense makes a change. Now, I went ahead and made some moves as far as, oh, what a sack by Basket. I moved Hardesty. He was one of our draft picks. I gave him an opportunity to start since we're having some struggles there, and moved Choice back to strong safety where he was drafted. Also moved some stuff around where Nickerson is moved up in the wide receiver group. Man, back-to-back play action classes? That's not smart. Well, the Elk, you know, we're sending dogs there. My goodness, the Monarchs beat the smack out of the Blues. The Blues were killing people the last couple games I've been seeing in the Sims. Joe Burrow over there in Detroit, he's losing. They're just going to hand it off, right? They have the lead. They don't really care. They figure they get within field goal range here. And it should not be a problem for them, because now they're going to be up 3 full possessions, which means the Elks offense is going to have to score 2-point conversions all the way through. Mevis put it through the uprights right there. Now with Bowles, I'm going to pay attention to his stat line. I'm not sure how far he's going to make it here, because he's starting to struggle, and you know, maybe the team's not ready for him yet. He's still young, so we could keep him around for a little bit, but I just don't know. We might have to start thinking about a QB change soon. But I think, you know, we'll figure it out. Maybe we start looking at maybe some trades and stuff too, to offload some of the good veterans, give them a chance to win something. And that's a pick. My goodness. You can't even make this up, man. Bowles just threw it straight into the hands of the freaking middle linebacker. What was that? 24-0 here. 10-11 left here in the game. We're going to watch this one. If they more than likely score, we'll probably sim it. I'd say the defense, though, is playing super aggressive in this part of the sim, because they probably know they're going to run it more often than not here. Pittsburgh beats the Baltimore Ravens as Lamar Jackson's no longer there. So they're going through a rebuild. They had Lamar the entire time that I was looking through here. It was just this year that they decided to move on. You saw that, too, with Hurts and Allen. Like, a lot of these guys end up moving on. Mahomes moved on in the middle of the sim, of the 10-year sim that we did. So Mahomes killing it over in Indianapolis right now. He's older. He's trying to find his way through. And we'll continue to watch this series to see how far this thing goes, right? Like, you know, are these players going to be strong enough to make it all the way through our series? I don't know if there's any players that are going to be 40 years old that'll make it through this thing. Walker, though, I could see myself keeping here for a cheap deal if he's willing to kind of mentor our future outside linebacker. So 8:28 left here. Let me do this real quick. Wide receiver stat close right. Throws an out route. Nice catch right there by Brian Thomas. So Tyson's first throw here in reg season ends up being a 7-yard completion. Shotgun set here, 750 left here in this one. Tyson looking around. He's in trouble. He throws the ball away. All the Giants got there. Every single freaking Giant got past the O-line. Tyson has to throw sooner here. 3rd and 3, trips left. Tyson, clean pocket, throws it over to the left. Nice catch. He gets the first down. That is McDougal there for 6-yarder. Empty bench, wide bunch right. 7:15 left here. Clean pocket. Nope, Tyson rolls out, able to get that throw over to McDougal once again, it looks like. And that'll be 2nd and 4 here. Shotgun type formation, 6:40 left here. Tyson setting up, has time. Nice little back shoulder throw, hits Tally there. Well, I moved Tally into the slot receiver 2. He's wide receiver 5 now. Nickerson moved up to wide receiver 2. McDougal's playing wide receiver 3. It's kind of working out for us. Tyson on the play action. Nice throw. And he gets it to, guess who? McDougal, our starting slot. 3 receivers set here. 5:30 left. They're going to hand it off. And there's Tyson with the run. Ooh, Mr. Wilson. Okay, ran a little hard there. Maybe we make him the starting wide running back. 4:50 left here in this one. He only rushed 3, hits the little quick shot there. 6 for 7. That looks nice in the stat line, but only 53 yards. McDougal, though, he's had a lot of catches on this drive. Tight end off the right side of the line, 4:20 left here. Hands it off to Wilson. Wilson's going to fight for the first down, and he gets it. I like this right here, right? Like, there's no reason to try to rush. Let's just try to see if we can end this game on a positive note. Wilson makes a change in the line. Single back deuce close. They send the blitz. Tyson throws a quick shot. Oh, that would have been sweet. Bounced off the hand of number 21. Trips tight end right. The Giants really not stressing. They're going goal line. Play action here. Has a time. Back of the end zone. Hits it. And that's Nickerson. Lance Nickerson, number 80 with the snag. Great diving catch right there. That's what we needed. And I'm really glad we got that. Good touchdown. I don't see ourselves getting out of this hole, but it's great to see that the Elk might have found a way. So we might make that adjustment right there, fellas. We might watch a little bit of the next game, a little more of the next game, and I could see us maybe looking at the potential of the quarterback 3 maybe being the new star there. Jacob Rush killed it today. Bowles just keeps throwing picks, which is not good. But Tyson did well there. 7 for 9. 77 yards, 77 completion percentage, 1 touchdown. I'd say Wilson looked good on his runs. We might see him start. Brian Thomas was getting involved. I love that. Bayless and Blackwell giving up sacks. It is what it is there. Everyone got involved on tackles for loss. Only 2 sacks today. Bartell, Burke get a half, and Basket gets 1. No picks today. A couple pass deflections. Good to see that. But it just doesn't seem like a whole lot of offense is happening, right? And I think this is where, again, we have to figure out how to build this team up. And, as a new franchise, you don't get a chance to bring in and trade a bunch of guys, because when you're a part of a new case, it's tough to draw people initially. You got to do well and entice people to come over. So a little by little, I think we'll get there. I think we got some decent contracts on the board, so I'm hoping we can make it work here. Teron Choice, I didn't see much of him on the stat line. Looks like he played 63 downs, though, and he had 8 tackles. So this guy's doing pretty good so far this year. What's his goals? What's his season? Doesn't have any season goals. 15 pass deflections in 1 year. I think I could see him doing that. Choice to me was a very good player. There was a QB check-in and did not go so well. We're probably going to see a crazy drop. be angry, whatever. And luckily we didn't get a stat change there. But that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to make the change, folks. Get ourselves over and bring in Nick Tyson. I'm also going to go ahead and let Terrence Wilson, not Tyson Wilson, play that running back 1. I think I'm going to probably try this. McDougal at number 2. Give him more reps, even though he's starting at slot. It's just when we're in a 3 receiver set, I'd prefer him to be there. Nickerson played pretty well. At tight end, we're going to go ahead and move Young back. Chuck Carroll. As far as centers are concerned, we're going to bring in the younger tight center there. Baskerville's playing pretty well. Let us flip this. Let's try Parker Murray now. See if we can do that. Walker, he's still killing it, man. He really is. I don't see myself making any other changes there. We are going to advance and get ourselves to the second half of week number 5. So it is 17-7 right now in the third quarter. Saints up against these Elk. 2-4 mug set here at home. Shotgun spread. They're going to hand it off to the running back. He's got some room. Good hit right there. 2nd and 7. 7:30 left here in the third quarter. 2 tight ends on the right side of that line. Running back in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to him. He's got some room after the push, and he gets the first down. The defense just got ran over. Blues on a little bit of a losing streak. I've been watching that. The scores coming up for them. They've been kind of getting smoked lately. Look at Austin Armadillos getting it done. They're 4-1 in our division. Back of the end zone. Oh man, Hitchens missed that. 13 for 20, 161 and 2 touchdowns. Not too bad there. Anthony Richardson is the new QB over there in the Armadillos. They're gonna hand it off here. Tries to get past Noel. He takes a nasty hit. I see Hufanga there. I wonder if there was an injury going on for the DBs. Weak side formation, play action here. He's got time. He's rolling out to the left. He's in trouble. He's going to throw it away after getting smoked. Injury on the field. Oh, no. One of my favorite players on the D-line. Defensive tackle, number 99, Roman Brackett, hurt. And the Saints will settle for a field goal here. Not bad. Definitely need to see how Tyson is playing so far. Sim series are kind of fun for me. Reason why is because you get a chance to kind of dissect these teams a little bit more. That's why I'm actually enjoying MLB The Show a little bit more, and for baseball, because you know I'm not going to play 163 freaking games. I'm going to get through some of that stuff, and kind of being able to jump in and out of these games is neat. Especially rebuilding a franchise is kind of fun. I can see myself looking at that potentially in the next Madden, maybe, of like how would we like that? How would we want that to look? So we'll see what's up. Shotgun split here. Wide receiver stack right. Tyson looking around, has time, and he tries to hit Nickerson, and that's a pick right there for Duval. Wow. Unbelievable. That's 2 turnovers apiece now for each team. It's not been good. Pickens, though, or Hitchens, excuse me, is a superstar X factor in this series already. This is a very good player, and they're having issues winning games. Sometimes it tells you, right? Like, does a quarterback truly determine if you're going to win? And I think it does. I think if you have a very good QB, you know, the hope is that everything else kind of falls into place. Because when you have a bad QB, the team, it's very hard for a team to kind of dig themselves out of that hole. But the Saints, they could just be really bad at freaking cap, man. Who knows? Shotgun, trips left. 3rd and 3, 4:20 left here in the third. Defense has 6 in the box. They rush 6. He hits the hitch right over the blitz. Easy read for him. 82 gets it done there. 1st and goal. I formation set here. Defense has 5 in the line. They're going for a toss. And what a stop. Chuck Macy That is the running back. He's hurt. So the Saints make an adjustment here. They go empty bench, trips right. 3:46 left here in the third quarter. They rush 4. Hitchens sees the play, throws it over. What a throw! I thought that was a pick. Maurice Hamilton, number 82, gets it done, and it looks like these Elk are going to get smoked again. And look at these sickos, dude, going for a 2-point conversion. They're going to hand it off here to number 37. He gets it done. Is that guy? Is that an... Oh, that'd be crazy. I was like, is that an Asian running back? That would have been sweet. They're going to go ahead and kneel in the end zone. I'll watch a little bit more of Tyson. We didn't really get much on that last drive there. 3:42 left here in the third quarter. Bunch right now. One of the reasons, too, I wanted to get to this part of the season is we get to open up the trading the trading options now. So we'll see some other teams make some moves. We have the opportunity to make some moves and practice squad ceilings up. So I got to look at my team before I advance to see if there's any guy I'd like to move up and players I'd like to cut. The O-line gets destroyed and Tyson can't get that figured out. He didn't know what he was doing. He looked confused. 3rd and a country mile. Wide bunch right, empty bench. 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Tyson, clean pocket. Nope! He's sacked at the 1. And Saints get it done there. We're going to let this punt go through, but we will probably get our butts out of this one. What I'd like to see with the remainder of our time, we'll probably maybe even sim another game, but not go in it. And kind of go from there. But it's not been good for us, folks. Elk could just, they're a new franchise, and I got to temper expectations. We were only trying to focus on trying to get to 4 wins this year. So we'll find that team that does that. 31-7, 34-7, 37-7. The Elk just couldn't get it done. Tyson looked okay when he jumped into that game, but now that teams are prepared for them, look at that. 3 picks for Nick Tyson, man. Saints might be a really good team. You never know. Terrence Wilson. I let him start? What the heck? He crapped the bed. The running back had more yards on the same carries. Brian Thomas, though, 8 for 83. McDougal, 6 for 73. So those guys getting linked to. Bayless giving up sacks now. Starting to open the door, and that's causing other issues. Dalton O'Neal giving up a sack. So we'll probably move Bo Limmer back in there. 4 tackles for loss for Chris Knoll. So that's a nice move there. And Knoll, 5th year in the NFL. So when I look at the practice squad players, I got to see, is there anybody I'm willing to move up now and give them an opportunity to step up, right? We got some guys here that are a little younger. Paul Boone, he is 3rd year in the NFL. I think, that might be an opportunity to bring him up. That could be really nice right there. There's another defensive lineman that I saw in that spot in McLean. He's a 75 overall, also 3 years in the NFL. He looks pretty good too. We might be able to bring some guys in, and maybe there could be a potential to cut a guy right now too. Maybe just move a guy to the practice squad. We'll see. But I'm looking at it right now. You got a corner that can look pretty good. I think if I had a choice, though, I'd probably look. I got a defensive tackle I'd like to get some reps in, so I don't think I need to do that. I was going to bring a player in, though. Deluche, not one of our rookies. I'd say it's going to be better to bring in McLean. Just kind of see what we can do there. More depth on the D-line. See what we got in that spot. Now, are there any potential changes here? I think Limmer's going to move back up. I'd say, we're going to move Carroll here. We move him back up to the starting. So him and Anderson will be paired up. I'd say move Nickerson here. Let's see that. We might do this. Give the youngsters a chance. Sam Howell. He's a veteran, right? We might give him an opportunity. Wilson crapped the bed. He's moving back down the bottom of the lineup there. I the opportunity to give Caulfield a chance to start again. The rest of the group isn't too bad, I'd say. Let's do this. Let's move Waters up above Hufunga. Let's give him some more reps. So now we are on week number 6. And it looks like none of our practice squad players were taken. But let's see if there were any trades that occurred across the league. So in week number 6, some moves happened. It looks like the Colts had a decent sized trade here. Looks like future picks, a future 4th round and a future 6th round, along with a left tackle and Garrett West, were traded to the Colts. In return, the Colts send a tight end to the Rams. Looks like Timmy Johnson, left tackle, gets traded to the Jets from the Giants. And in return, the Giants, Harvey Kinley. Okay, interesting. Nothing too crazy there. I don't really have a storyline for any of these guys yet. So it looks like we have a dev story. Yep, Chris Noel's been killing it. I don't know if it's the food they're serving in the team cafeteria or what, but I've been on fire recently. Last week was the best game of the season for me. I want to be one of the guys who could do that every week. I'm ready to take the next step, so let's bring it to the pack this week. Man, I hope so. Noel was a guy that I saw in preseason that played very well. He just has a low OVR. He gets a dev trait. That'd be pretty clean for us. So here's the changes, or the depth chart, how we have it right now. I moved Anderson. We'll move Carroll back up, just kind of see how it goes with Sam Howell as a starting QB. Nickerson and McDougal are going to start over Brian Thomas. As good as Brian Thomas is, I only have him for 1 year. So I got to be smart with it to go, what does that do for us, right? And Brian Thomas is doing pretty well, 322 yards so far this year. He's still on track to have a pretty good year for himself, but I know he's not the future, and we got to see what the future holds for us. On the defensive side, we got Walker still doing his thing. Baskett's there, so the linebackers are the same. I'm going to keep Hardesty there. I think he's played pretty well for us at free safety. He's had a couple tackles. He's going to get there. I got to stay positive with him, and maybe he'll be a future star down the road. But that's what we have for the defensive side. I just flipped Malone and Logan to see what that looks like. This is our rookie defensive tackle here. 6'2", 303 out of Wake Forest, Chad Ellison. He was a low OVR, like a low pick, 5th rounder. I just wanted to see what we can get with him, and I'm hoping he can step up. So we're going to try him out, kind of see how that goes. But McLean, I got him, in a couple different spots on the D-line there. We'll see how that goes. They got Bartell there. I don't know why. I'd say let's try Ridley at kick return. So we're going to get ourselves to probably about halfway through the game once again, and hope for the best. But we're playing at home today. So we are in the 4th quarter here of this week 6 showdown. The Packers are in the red zone here. Big sack coming in on his Burke. Every time I slow Sam, Burke seems to get to the freaking QB. Armadillos getting it done. They are beating the brakes off the Saints, who beat the hell out of us. That lets you know how good the Armadillos are. Wide receiver stack left, 2nd and 18 here. 11:25 left here in this one. They're going to hand it off right up the middle. He gets pretty much almost all of the yards lost there. Wow, the Jets, hey, they got 2 points. Congratulations. You get a safety, but nothing else. Vikings beat the Bears there 14-6. 18's in trouble. Big sack up the middle, and guess who? Number 46, Burt getting to it. 4th sack for the Elk. Oh, that's Josh Allen. Oh my gosh, that's Josh Allen. What the heck? Eagles get their 2nd win. They beat the Giants 31-21 there. That's football math there for you, man. Some of these teams are beating others, and you're just like, wait, they got smoked before. Oh my goodness. All right, come on. Gonna take it from inside the end zone there. And that is Ridley, our backup running back. I'm giving him an opportunity to play special teams. Let's see how Sam Howell does here. Single back set here for Sam Howell. 10:08 left here in this one. Single back bunch. Play action here for Howell. He's got time. He's got time. He's got time. He's taking off for the run. He's not going down. He didn't slide. You got to slide. What are we even doing, man? Two tight ends on the right side of the line there. Has time. Throws it over to the right. It's Brian Thomas. He gets the first down there. Now Thomas, right? Like, he's a very good receiver. He is on the back end of his career, so he'll play when he needs to play. I want to see these other guys get it going. Spread set here. Howell has time. Throws the comeback route over to Carroll, who's now moved up into the starting tight end role. I'm going to keep moving guys around, keep trying players out, see how it goes. Wide receiver stack left here. Howell hits an easy, clean play there for Nickerson. 123 yards today for Howell. Nickerson's only second catch. Got to be rough there. Tied in off the left side of that line. Howell sees something, makes a change. They rush 5. Howell. Oh, he throws a pick. He was intended for who? Who were you throwing to? What? There was a guy who slid behind that play, where that catch was. Who was he throwing to? Yeah, he was trying to hit number 5? Spillman? Oh my gosh. Weak side formation here at the 49-yard line. 7:42 left here in this game. Misdirection handoff. And that's a great grab right there by Noel. Ravens get their second win against, and this week it's against the Titans, 24-14. Trips left. They hand it off again. Great call. Defense wasn't ready for it, and 32 gets all the way to the 30. 32 gets all the way to 32. That's an X factor freaking running back, by the way. Oh, no, that was a Giants guy. Still very good running back here. 1st and 10. They send 4. Josh Allen has time, hits the drag route there. Number 87 gets to the 23. 20 for 23 for Josh Allen. Veteran getting it done. Looks like a double safety blitz here. 5:55 left here. They send the dogs. Allen's in trouble. He can't get the sack. He can't get by. Noel's got 2 sacks this game. Number 92 looking good. Feeling good, baby. Wide receiver stack left. 5:25 left here. 3rd and 13. Allen makes a change at the line. They send a lot again, and it's defended by Noel. A pass deflection. What can't this guy do? The Packers are going to settle for a field goal here. About a 51-yarder off the left hash. Let's see if they can get it done. Hold is good. Kick is good. So the Elk having a little trouble here. Like I said, this is a learning opportunity, right? Xavier Klein Jr.'s first time being a head coach. His uncle letting him be the head coach, giving him an opportunity, and hopefully they kind of figure it out. Still, it's definitely a different journey than Xavier Klein, his father, because he had the Chargers, set up, and we just kind of retooled it and figured it out. Here, a little tougher. Hands out. Oh, play action here. Howell has the time. Hits Brian Thomas, who's going to get about 7 there. Colts. That's Pat Mahomes, their quarterback, on that one. Single back, offset ace close. 5 on the line for the Packers. 4:30 left. Going for a jet sweep, and McDougal got smoked out. Oh, that was a stupid call. Wide bunch right. 4:05 left here in this one. Howell looking. Hits Brian Thomas. There's a flag on the play, and I'm assuming pass interference. Yep, it was the defense for sure. Take what we can get. It's Chauncey Shelton, superstar corner there. Keep it rolling. Trips left. Got time. Nice fight right there. But they got to go, man. They're down by 2 possessions. Come on. Oh my gosh, trying to hit Thomas. Howell makes a mistake. Oh, we're gonna sim past this one. Elk just don't look good. Tough situation here. It is a new team. Oh wow, did I see Staley's the new coach over there? It's tough, man. It really is. Allen, Josh Allen, Sam Howell. Turns out he's not the guy either. But it's rough. These guys are gonna have to figure it out. A lot of dink and dunk scenarios here. We might have to figure out a new potential playbook down the road, but I want to stick with what we got here. I think with the Rams, you know, we got McVay playing the offense. You know, he's a former head coach, Super Bowl champ head coach. We got to trust the offense kind of figuring it out. We just got to get the pieces for him. When it comes to the defense, I think the defense, honestly, is not in a bad spot either. It's just a tough team, man. They're a very tough team. Who could we... Oh, you get a breakout. Oh, we got it! Chris Noel dev trade, 20,000 XP. What the hell? Holy crap! Chris Noel has has blown up. What the heck, dude? Our first. Oh my gosh, he got +4. Oh, he's on 1 year, so we're gonna have to try to figure out how to sign him, knowing that. Before we make any adjustments prior to the advance, let's we're gonna negotiate a guy. That's the guy I want to negotiate with, and he doesn't want to play for us, but I sure as hell want him on the team. He's 25 years old. Make him 10 million, man. So we got him. We got the cap space. We got all the stuff. Now the rest of the guys, I don't know, but I wanted to make sure we signed Noel. And knowing that we can trade, I think we're going to try to do that here before we end the episode. So let's look at, first I want to see who's the best teams, right? Because I want to give Walker and Brian Thomas an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. So let's look at who's at the top. So you got the Bengals 5-0, Monarchs 4-1, Patriots, Texans. So I want to see if those guys have any players right now that are on the block, and I am willing to trade with them. Who are they trying to give up? Oh, Leslie Jackson. So they're trying to give up Leslie Jackson for Brian Thomas. That opens it up there. It's a fair move. He gets a chance to go win a Super Bowl there in Cincinnati. We get a corner. I like it. Deal's done. Let's get it going. So we're going to go ahead and snag up Bruce, who's at the bottom of the lineup there. Yeah, they got a lot of good guys, and they got a superstar guy there. So we're going to go Walker for Dom Bruce, and kind of want to see, yeah, there's a chance we might make a cut, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Bring in Dom Bruce. Love it. Now what does that mean for the rest of my guys, right? Do we try to take an opportunity to make some other cuts, right? We're 1-5 right now. Let's look at our salaries here. Are there anybody we'd like to make a move on? We had about 14.7 million in cuts already this year. Nothing will move forward, so that's a positive. So I want to look at any of the 1-year guys and see some of the savings that we have there. Steven Springs, a corner. You know, he's not a bad player. Hufunga, we could probably move on from him. It looks like it would be a nice little savings for us. So Talanoa, Hufunga, we could probably cut, move up a guy. And JOK, not as much savings there. I'd say, let's see, what's the big savings? So it'd be Hufunga and probably Carl Killings. Those are the two guys we're probably going to cut. I think that's a fair move. So we're going to grab a free safety and a defensive end off our practice squad. I think that's the move right there. And then we'll make those cuts and move on. So we did some good things. You know, you got to make some choices here. It's good to get another wide receiver on the board there. So we will try out Ramon Hayes, how I think we'll actually show him in a little bit. He might surprise everybody. I found him on the free agency list, and I was pretty surprised by it. And I'd like to go ahead and bring in a safety here. in Larry Telfer. So why did I look at Ramon Hayes, excuse me. He's 5'10", 177 pounds, right? He's 22 years old. He's a rookie, a UDFA, who no one wanted. Surprisingly enough, he was undrafted. Now, why did I take him, and why am I potentially going to move him up? Check out this. 98 speed, 98 acceleration. We might have found a diamond in the rough here, folks, in this one. He was on our practice squad. I just kept him there because I was like, oh, I don't know if we're going to need him, but I think it might be an opportunity to get him out there. So I'm excited to see Ramon Hayes getting a chance. We're going to probably update his number before the next episode too, just to see how that looks like. You know, that other safety doesn't really do much there, but this leaves room to make the cuts here. Ufunga, we're going to go ahead and release. That only has a cap penalty of 900K, and I think I have to cut someone else. So that's where we're at. I don't think that's bad. We have week 7 coming up, and I think that's where I'm probably going to try to watch most of that game in the next episode. But, you know, it's tough. These guys have to figure out a way to work through it. From a stat perspective, though, you know, the quarterback situation is still a mixed bag. Running back situation, I need to know who's going to make it work. We might have to make that a priority in this next year's free agency. Who knows? But like Caulfield and Wilson, I think they got one more year left on their contract. Carl McDougald has been the main guy on the team. He's got 307 yards already. So hopefully he'll have 750 yards by the end of the year. That's the hope for Carl McDougald. Anderson's starting to step up now as we have him at the top of the tight end crew. Talley has not been the guy for me. I don't see myself, you know, working through that. We're going to see Lance Nickerson, and then we're going to see that rookie probably get involved. From a blocking perspective, it has also been rough. Blackwell has played pretty good at left tackle, excuse me. Our rookie, Travis Davis, has played pretty well at left guard. Bayless has not done so well. Right tackle is a focus, and our younger guard right here, Bryce Graham's playing well. So the guards are doing well. Left tackle not doing too bad, and Bo Limmer, veteran center, has not done had any problems here. Burke is our main dog. Hopefully we're in week 6 right now, so he has a shot of being like 130 tackles this year, which would be really nice to have for a middle linebacker. Quincy's on track for 100 tackles. As far as tackles for loss, you know, Burke's leading that. Sacks, though, is Chris Baskett, so I hope he kind of moves forward with no Trayvon Walker anymore. You know, hopefully some of these other guys step up. Chris Noel, I hope, really continues to blow up. The picks have been very few and far between, but you know, you gotta work with it. I'm definitely going to mess with the corner that we drafted as well, that we traded for as well, and kind of get him up the depth chart. But this is where we'll leave it. We have a tough game coming up here against the Indianapolis Colts, who are 4-2. Pat Mahomes is the new quarterback there, is the quarterback now for the Colts. Been there now for about like 4 years. So that's going to be a fun one to watch. We'll check that out. Seahawks there, Texans coming up. We'll see how this game feels, though. If it ends up getting out of control, might just see myself advance and get our butts maybe even to like week 12 in the next episode. So depending on how I feel, you know, we'll kind of go from there. But that'll do it for us today, everybody. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. I actually went ahead and tried to think of a couple sayings for the Elk, right? So the Chargers was like bolt up. You know, Giants is let's go Big Blue. Here I have a couple that I'm looking up. You got antlers up. You got hoof by hoof we stomp and score. So maybe that could kind of work. We got blue and gold, strong and bold, right? That could be a pretty nice one right there to end the episodes. But you got rumble, rumble, here we come. I think that's kind of a neat one right there. But antlers up, man. I think that might be the one. Let me know what y'all think. So antlers up. Rumble, rumble, here we come. And then I think blue and gold, strong and bold. I think that could be kind of neat though. So I appreciate everyone that stopped by today. Y'all have yourself a good one.